This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah, you will get this message anyway. If you are not feeling comfortable with that, you can say no, don't record this. But I think it's fine. So you have the link in the chat actually. Yeah. I hope. I think you cannot see if it's GoToMeeting. But you should be able to get the link, right? Or to see the link.
Sure.
Yeah.
So all the previous sessions which has been completed from your end can be accessed through this channel, right? So I can go through what and all happened from the previous sessions which you have discussed with the group. So
Yes.
those information will be available in that group, if I'm not wrong. Okay.
Yes, correct. So everything is public, so you will be able to get everything. And if you're searching for something, maybe you can give me some hints how to make it better. I think there's always potential to do so. So yeah.
Sure. Let me go through the the videos and all which you have shared in the YouTube link which you have sent to me, and
Sure.
I will make a note of all the queries which I have from my end, and I will write back to you.
Great. Yeah, that would be nice because other people can have the same
I
question. So. But you can tell your
yes,
questions
I
by
can
by
post my
now.
questions through email as well, right?
The better is to post it via YouTube actually because YouTube is public and the email would be like private. I always
Sure, sure,
assume
definitely.
if you have a personal question to me, for sure you can send me an email. If it's more like for the community, you can also put it into the community in Chatter. But if you feel comfortable with that, please post it in YouTube because YouTube is public, yeah? And so it is available for more people if you put it in on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, sure, Christoph. Because I'm very new to the Salesforce, I totally have no idea what is the Salesforce is all about and all. But when I have seen your requirement in the LinkedIn, okay, so I thought the initiative from your end is I really appreciated it because nowadays the people like you are very rare because where if suppose if you want to learn any new skill or technology nowadays most of them will be charging the money, so you need to pay this, you need to pay that, but your initiative to help others and also to learn new technologies like Salesforce, that's from my end I am very much impressed with that. So that is one of the main reason why I have joined this group so that I can learn something, and in terms of career also it will be very useful for me.
Understand that. Maybe I should explain a little bit about my personal idea, also about my personality. Um,
Sure.
it's not like studying. I'm I'm referring really to a natural process, I would say, because in the beginning, money is not even existing, yeah, in my opinion. So in the beginning, it's like you have been created, and although other people are there, yeah, that is the assumption, and we only can make
Mhm.
something happen if we hold together and do something together. Yeah, that is my opinion about this. So I have a background like in Germany. It's like to go normal into the school. So education is really big here in Germany. And from the beginning on, we are educated in the school by teachers. Also
Mhm.
by parents, but more by teachers, I would say. It's not the best way to go. The Indian kind of way is a little bit different, I would say, but also we should
Okay.
combine those thoughts, I would say, yeah. And law is not every time the best, but for sure you need law to so that people are not going to be exploited or something, yeah. Or so that you have
Okay.
security within planning and something like this. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. Do you have any question by now?
Christoph, just want to, as I said, this is my first session with you, and even I couldn't get the time to have a basic research about what is the Salesforce is all about, everything and all.
Okay.
It will be more helpful for me if you just give me a glimpse of what is the Salesforce, everything and all. that will really help me in future also to go ahead and to learn more about this Salesforce kind of stuff.
Of course. I understand that. So I'm not preparing anything for this because they're coming in some kind of people, and so I have to get used to them. Yeah, that's why I give you right away what you want and what you need, I would say. Yeah. At first, I'm using a searching machine like Ecosia. I'm not liking Google very much. So if Google is going like helping the planet, it's okay. But Ecosia is planting trees, so I go to Ecosia. It's a searching machine, and I will type in Salesforce. What is it? Developer sign up. Yeah. Because it's the very beginning of you, I will make you comfortable with Salesforce. How can you get Salesforce? That is how to get Salesforce. And after this, I will show you what to do in this, yeah, and what Salesforce actually is. Yeah. I'm not liking theory papers or something like this. I like it to go into the practical things and show you how to get this. Yeah. And I'm showing you the background right away. That's why I'm not preparing any paper or something. If there are some misunderstandings, I'm preparing papers, but as long as we understand each other on a personal level, it's going to be fine for me. But for sure, if it's getting more complex, then we should make papers. In here, you see the sign up. And for this, I will also open KeyPass, because with KeyPass, I'm storing passwords. And because it's a very new session, so I never prepared any KeyPass for this. Are you still there?
Okay.
Okay, great. Was just confused. I'm okay. KeyPass is just a supporter tool, I would say. Yeah, I'll just create this KeyPass. You can also just put it into a searching machine, and then you will get it right away. In March, and we'll Salesforce course personal, because I'm typing in some kind of name, and I will put it in here. Yeah, I'll just save this. Then I will put in the password. For sure, you don't see it. Yeah. Repeat password. Yeah. Yes, I want to use this master password. Okay. And skip. Yeah, that's the first sample, I would say. Yeah. And what I do, I'm just deleting all the stuff. You can have a look on this, but I'm a little bit further, so I delete this. Also, I could delete the folders. If you find them handy, you can just use them for sure, but I will delete them. It's just like I'm doing it,
Sure.
that you can do it anyway as you want to. So now you have prepared the session for logging in, I would say. Yeah, you should always link those tools to each other. Yeah, because it's a little bit better in my opinion. So now I go to I put in all the data. Yeah. So it's Google. That's why I will just say Salesforce. Yeah, it's like let's Salesforce course, and also underscore what's going to be personal. Yeah. So this is going to be our email and also our username. Yeah. It will be created. So why I'm doing this is I already created an account for this, yeah, for the let's say, yeah, I already created for this, yeah. That's why I need to put in another name, and in Google it is possible to put it like plus something, yeah, before the ad, and it would be another email, but it is coming into the same email account, I would say. Yeah. But for this session, or let's say for this session, I will create a new email address. That's why I have to go to Google again, because I don't want to make the the other emails public, right? That's why I will just go to Google itself, and that's why and I will create a new one. It's just for my issues. I just want to make sure that I'm not showing anything that is crucial for data. Yeah? That is the.
Sure.
Okay.
Christoph, I have a doubt over here. Can I go ahead and ask?
Sure.
So this developer edition which you are logging now, do we get for us as well to practice? Can I create? I mean, is there any possibility that you can create credentials for our end also, so that we'll go ahead and practice it in the Salesforce website?
What you can do, or I can invite you to the environment. That's one possibility. Yeah. So you don't need to create this environment, or if you want to practice, you should write down something. I would say I already told you how to do this. So you should go to Ecosia, then you type in Salesforce developer sign up, and then you have to click on the corresponding link. Yeah. You can have a look on this video all the time again. Yeah. If you have any question, so it will be posted to.
Sure, definitely.
Yeah. Great. We are not in a live session. Yeah, it's not posted to YouTube yet. I will upload this for sure. Yeah, that is what I will do.
Sure.
Yes. First of all, I need to let's say Salesforce course. Now let's say Zielliske, Salesforce course personal. That is going to be my username, and I will put in the username for this. Just type in something. Okay, it's a little bit too big, it seems. Let's see if it's. I hope it's not showing anything crucial. No, it's not. Let's close them. Okay, I just opened up Notepad++. Yeah, and how many I count this? Oh, sorry. I'm counting the point because the point in regex is just a sign, and so I'm 31. Okay. I can just put it like this. Yeah. And then I'm fine, I would say. Yeah. The password is like putting in. I think I typed that. Go slowly. Yeah. In here, I would emphasize to put in the password slowly. I'm not showing the password. Let's say, but I would emphasize to copy this name already. I would emphasize to create a new entry in here. And also that's going to be the Google Gmail account for Salesforce courses on a personal level. Yeah, you just need to recognize it later on. So the username is going to be this name @gmail.com. So you put it in already, and you should type in the corresponding password. That is what I will do again. So as you can see, KeyPass itself is also a free tool. Yeah? It's a free tool, and so you can get it. You can get the password itself, and you should put it in here, so you already have it. What I emphasize is, if you click on copy, you see, you don't see. Let me see a little bit smaller, so you can see it. You see this one, the status bar, and so if this is gonna be not green again, then the password or anything else you copied will be taken out of the memory. Yeah, so you don't have it in the memory anymore. You will have about 12 seconds, as you can see here. Yeah, and then it's gone. Yeah, you cannot put it in again. What we're gonna do now is we go furthermore. Yeah, in German here. So, but I think you should be able to do it anyway. Yeah, because the layout should be the same. I'm saving it in my browser, so I'm gonna be fine. And also, I will link. No, I will not link. I think. no, I will not link it at this time. That's möchte aus Sicherheitsgründen. Okay, do I have to? I hope I can do because I already linked a telephone number, but let's say if I can. My number, you can know it, it's not a big deal. It's my own number, so it's going to be fine. And now you see that you will get a code for this on your telephone. I hope I got it. I didn't get it yet. I don't know if it's taking more time. I don't know. It's taking a little bit time.
Yeah, I think sometimes it will take around 30 seconds to 1 minute.
What do you mean? Germany 178515552. Yes, go on. Now it's coming. Yeah, I did it the second time. Sometimes it doesn't work, so I do it again. But give it at least 10 seconds, 20 seconds, something.
Yeah, yes, understood.
Okay, I got the telephone number, so I don't need to put in any email address. It's fine. You can also have my date of birth. It's also fine. I'm male, and I will go on. I will skip this because I will just go. I want to make it quick. Yeah, you can read through this.
Sure, sure.
But I only know this. That's why I will just speed up. Yeah. Okay. Now I have an account. As you can see, you are just very new in this account on Google. I created a new Google account, but you can also use anything else. Yeah, you don't need to create Google account. But so I'm using Google for sure, but I'm not always using Google. Yeah, I try to equalize the system a little bit. At first, I will deactivate them, and then no, I will go activate them. It's fine. And yeah. Okay. Load a new. Okay. Now you are in Google itself. I will put it to English because it's better for you to understand. So I want to make it as comfortable for you as possible. So let's go to US International. Let's say, yeah. No, my bad. Oh, that's the keyboard. My bad. I think in the the language is here. You can put it to English US. I would say. I don't like UK so much, so we're putting it to US, and we need to scroll down and save it. Right? And I think you don't need to do it because you would make it as English anyway. So I copied the username. The username I will put in here. And so it's going to be fine. My job role is, I would say, architect CTO. And it's just my role. Not you can put in whatever you want to. I put in this one. You put in anything or private or something. Yeah, learning, I would say. And the username is also the same. At this point, the username would be the same, and it will be created as username. I'm putting yes, I would like. You don't need to, but you have to click this. Yeah? You don't need to click this, but
Sure.
I want to have marketing automation. So then I will sign up, and then I have to wait a little bit. So until the confirmation email will come. Yeah? Any questions to this?
So far, I'm good from my end, Christoph.
Great.
So now I have a glimpse of how we can go ahead and create the Gmail account for the login into the Salesforce and all. So now I'm pretty much clear from my end. So we can continue further from now onwards.
Okay. Actually, you should get an email in here. but sometimes it's taking time to happen. Yeah, it's not coming right away. You can have a look on this just to get a glimpse what is really possible in here. You should read through the terms of use. Yeah, maybe just for the legal side. Also, I can emphasize to go to the developer side and have a look on this, because you will have a lot of information here. What I can emphasize is really Trailhead. Yeah, Trailhead. In the meanwhile, I will entertain you a little bit. So, I think we need it in English, please. And as you can see, we have the trailhead.salesforce.com. And if you want to learn anything about then Salesforce, you need to put in Salesforce Basic, maybe. Salesforce Basics. And then you have some user modules, and you can make them. Yeah, that's a pretty fun way to learn in Salesforce. Pretty quick learn or way to learn. And you can have a look on what's in the system itself, and you can just play around a little bit. Yeah, that is what I can really emphasize. And so you don't need to make like, what is it, certificates in Salesforce, because they have costs. It is also possible to go to Trailhead itself, and you can get badges. Yeah, and based on this, people also decide to hire you or not. Yeah? Any question about this?
No, Christoph. I'm good to go.
Great. So you can get overview about what the Salesforce doing and so on. Yeah, in Trailhead.
Okay.
Maybe we are getting the email already. Not really. Did I put the right one? Please blah blah blah. I think I have put this one, right? It should be the same as in here.
Yes.
Yeah, we must make sure that we did the right thing. Maybe it's taking too much time for us. Then we can go back to the sign up again. Maybe or we will give it more time. Yeah, it's just up to us. Okay, here you got an email. Blah blah blah. Something about Google. I will skip this by now because it's not for now. Okay. It takes some time. So but it's okay in my opinion. Let's go for all emails. Yeah. Okay. It's just taking some time. In my opinion, that's normal. It's taking some time. But anyway, I will try to sign it up again. Maybe I will get an error message, then I know it's fine. Yeah, as you can see, you will get an error message in Salesforce. So we are still waiting. It's gonna be fine. Yeah? Just give it half an hour or something, I would say. Yeah. After half an hour, you should contact the support. But and you don't need to pay anything for this. Yeah, that's just for learning. That's for you. It is offered by Salesforce itself, and you just have to be aware that your code is visible by them. But I think that should be really clear.
Okay.
Okay. By now, you see that we got it.
Previously,
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. No, it's okay.
Yeah, you please go ahead.
Okay. Now you see that there's going to be a problem. Okay, that was this problem. Okay, it's in German. Sorry for this, but it's just saying that there was a problem with the developer edition because I tried to do it again. Yeah. So I got this email. That's why I will just archive the email and then we'll go to inbox and then it's gonna be fine. Now we have to confirm our preferences. You will get it in English for sure, but I got it in German. So I will just confirm the opt-in. Yeah. The language should not be an issue for you because it will come to you in your language anyway. And the more you are in the course, the more you will feel comfortable with this. Yeah. So I confirmed this, that's fine, and I can archive again. Yeah? And now we can confirm our registration. Yeah? Let's confirm this. And now we need a password for this. I will copy the password, I will type in the password, and I will type in the corresponding something. The answer I will not show you because you shouldn't be able to reset my password. But yeah, okay. But of course, I show you what is happening in here. I allowed to make notifications, yeah, so I get good notifications from Salesforce. In here, you can go to a tour, I would say. If you are really fresher to Salesforce, you should do it. Yeah, you should take those information, but make sure that you get in as English. Huh? You must type in as English. Why is it in German actually? I think because of the country. Yeah. You must make sure that you get maybe India. That maybe you can get it also in English. Maybe can be. Yeah, I don't know. There in Salesforce there's possible a lot. So I put it in German because of the country. Yeah. And you should have a look on the country, and then you get the right language. Also, you get the URL. This URL I will copy. We'll put it into here as well, so into the URL, because next time we want to be able to log in again. That's why we do it like this. Save this, and we're gonna be fine. Okay. Great. We confirmed. What do you mean? Sorry?
You have pasted one link, right, with HTTPS. Is that your personal blog or how is it?
The URL, that is the URL you got in this email. That's the confirmation email you will get from Salesforce. After signing up, we signed up here. After signing up, you will get this email, a welcome email from Salesforce, and you should just save this link into a tool like KeyPass, so you can navigate next time to this link, and then you can type in your credentials to log in. Yeah, like we could log out by now. We could log out. And then to make it really happen, let's say you are like coming into the system, yeah. So you don't know where to log in or something, but you know that your keypad is existing, yeah. So you always need to remember something, yeah. But let's say you remember that the keypad is existing, so you go to KeyPass, open this KeyPass, and then there's a username. Click on copy username. You will put in the username, and also copy the password, and you will put in the password. Yeah? Remember me next time, and then log in. Yeah? And by now I can link my mobile number. I will do it by now. That's a Germany. Yeah. 178 5 blah blah blah. Register. It's still in German, but I will show you soon how to switch the language. 5, 2.
Sure.
Let's verify that. Not like this. Like this. It's verified now. My number and this location are linked to each other. As soon as this is going to be done, I archive this again because I don't want to have it in my overview. Now I have a confirmation that there's added a new method for verification in Salesforce. It's just for me to know, but but not now. I know I'm aware of this. I archive that. Fine. Yeah. Now in here you have no further task. You can go to Salesforce And now we are switching the language because we need to go to English. Yeah? You got a question? Or?
Yes. No. Yeah, you just please carry on, Christoph.
Sure. I will go to settings just to change the language. Yeah? I will go to, in German, it's Sprache und Zeitzone. I will put it to English. Yeah? And I will just save. Yeah? You can also put where you are in here, in language and time zone. And if you get any hint of Salesforce, you can decide if you want to take it or not. Yeah. I'm just not taking it, but you can take it.
Definitely.
For you, it would be another time zone. You can just, I think it was about +4, this one. I would say it's this one for you. Or no, say it's more like this one.
Yes.
No, it's like more this one maybe.
It's 5:30. Yeah, IST. Yes.
Yeah, but for me it's like this. That's why I will take this, and it's fine. You can also put your locale where you are, in India maybe or something. The more precisely this is, the better decisions are made by the system for sure. Yeah. If you think of it from the beginning on, then the decision can the best or can make the best or can give you the best benefit. Yeah. The more information it has.
Okay.
I would leave it like UTF. It's fine in my opinion. If you have any Chinese or Korean something, you should take it like this. But now we are in English, and so maybe there are some questions now how to do something or in which direction we should go, or should I go? Just go on.
You just carry on, Christoph. Yeah. So far, whatever the information from your end, I'm very much clear about that. Anyway, let me go through the previous sessions which has been given from your end. So, and as I said before, whatever questions and queries I have, I will be revert back either through the YouTube channel or I will send you through email as well if it's that fine for you.
Sure.
Or else, whenever the next session is going to happen, I will directly ask my questions out there. I think it's fine, right?
Of course. Let me go. Why am I not? My session is broken. No, doesn't matter. Okay, let's go on. I will have a look on this later on. And here you can also change up password. Maybe you should play around a little bit, right, like here. Yeah, I'll just give you the overview a little bit, and you should play around what you can do and what it is making. Yeah? But actually, I wanted to go to my Salesforce. Now you know what to do in here. Yeah. Let's see. You can go in here. Also, you have the overview about all the objects that are existing. For example, opportunities or leads. Leads. Yeah, let's go to leads because it's the very first object you learn to know. There's already created some test data for you to know. And so you will find leads or objects with fields, and then this you can put some information for companies. Let me get out my password at first because there's the issues. I can invite you to this environment, for example. That is what I should show you. I will invite you, or yeah, but I need to have a look on you at first. Yeah. Let me see. I will go to. I hope this now. Let me see. I need this username, and I will type it in here. And I think it must be this one, right? Because there's the wrong password in there. Okay, no. Now it's getting the right password. I will update again, and then it's gonna be fine. No, I will not check. Okay, I'm in my Salesforce system now. Yeah, that's different from this. Yeah, they are separated from each other. So if I type again, you will see I will still be in the system. Yeah. And on the other hand, I will have another system. So that's going to be my system. And I can have a look onto just to know where you are, Gopal. I think that's your contact, right? That should be you.
Yes.
Great. So you're already created in the system, and you should be able to go to Cheddar, right? Are you able to log into Cheddar?
Can you come again, please?
Not a big deal. Are you able to log into Cheddar?
Yeah, I'm able to see over here. Yes, regarding my details and all.
Okay, great. Okay, let's say I will invite you to here. Yeah. And I will just get the email. I will create a new user for you. Just it's gonna be Gopal. Let me see which name you have. There's not the name. Workday. Gopal K. Let's say I'm just calling you K. And GK. You will get this.
Yeah,
Yes, go ahead. What did you want to say?
K stands for Kolar, K-O-L-A. The initial K stands for Kolar, K-O-L-A-R. That is my surname actually, K-O-L-A-R. Just a single L, K-O-L-A-R. K for Kentucky, O for Oscar, L for Lima, A for Apple, R
Like,
for Rocky. Yes.
Workday, and also as it is a Gmail, I will give you Salesforce. Course, just not to block you.
Sure.
I hope that is, yeah, Set is accepting. You are going to be system administrator as well, so you can do anything in here. Yeah. I already showed you how to put this, but I will give you the English one, and then you're going to be saved. Yeah. So now you have access within the system. Yeah. To the system. What I will do, I will just put it to Gopal. Yeah, because it's for Gopal. Yes. Would you like to go to your email address, please, and just try to log in, maybe?
Sure. 1 second.
Yeah. Of course, you can go ahead and do the same things as I did, but if you want to align with each other, so by now you don't need to do this, and you are also in the system. Yeah, you can do something in the system. Sure, if you want to understand the other part, you can go for it, but you're just able to do something in the system by now. Yeah, so gonna be fine. In the
Yeah,
meanwhile,
I got an email from your end to verify that.
yes, and exactly you should download KeyPass, for example, and then you should go on and go ahead. Yeah. But this is something you should do on your own. Maybe you can.
Sure.
You have 24 hours to answer this email, so you can leave it by now, and put your questions next session or under the YouTube video or something. Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. And now we are able to do something in Salesforce. Yeah. We can click on the lead, for example, and then you will have all the details in here. And in here you will have all the the information. You have an email, you have phone, you have something, yeah, and it really depends on what you want to do with this information. Yeah. So what I will do, I will get a user story by now, and don't be afraid if this is getting complex. In my opinion, you just need to get information, understanding. Yeah, and in my opinion, it does not matter where you're beginning. Yeah, you just can ask your teacher if it's getting too complicated, and anyway, the teacher is deciding what you can do and what you cannot do. Yeah. My concept is like I'm showing you the target, what we want to do. Yeah. But anyway, you get the basics as well. Yeah, it's like coming from above, coming from the bottom, going to the top. But we are showing the top and going to the bottom for understanding. Yeah.
Sure, definitely.
Okay. Let me see what we're gonna do. Let's say we want to deploy something. I will just choose something. Yeah, it really doesn't matter where we are. Yeah, if it's not a basic course, it's fine. Yeah, because we want to go as quickly as possible to the goal. Yeah, but you will be made comfortable to realize those things. Yeah, so it's one topic what we do now, and we will realize it. So I will go into the system, and you will collect more and more information. Yeah, so that is going to be the system in my company.
Okay.
Also, I will close this one as I need it by now for my emails. I will just sign in for my emails. Check. Okay, I need to check my mobile phone. Yes. I'm typing in now. Confirm. Okay, great. Good. We will not get any email again, so we can leave this here. Yeah. You can play around. That is just to answer you something, and now I'm going to the complex side. Yeah. I can log into a sandbox. The sandbox is related to this one, so they are in a relation to each other.
Okay.
So they are pretty.
I mean, Sandbox is a kind of or how is it?
It's like you can derive a sandbox out of the production environment. So you will create one environment that is declared as the production environment. And within the production environment, and there are working some people in the real world. Yeah? They are writing builds. They are collecting data like leads. They are making projects like opportunities. Yeah. Also, they need to put in some data like accounts, like the companies. And so, but for example, the user story is to give some, yeah, I would say tasks to people, yeah, to developers. In here, that's a really basis. So, yeah. What about your time? I got time to 12 p.m. I would say it's 4 p.m. in your time, 4:30. We can go on for 1 hour
Yeah,
or
it's
not.
3:30 over here.
Up to you. Because I need to deploy this anyway, so we will also find it in the videos. So yeah, it's about deployment. Yeah? That's why I will not present you the.
Yeah, I got it. So you
Yeah.
please go ahead, Christoph. You are saying something.
Yeah, I go ahead. So what I want to do, I want to deploy the stuff. Yeah. So what I need to do is actually I have to wait for my program to start. It's taking a little bit time. But maybe in the meanwhile, I can explain you something in the program itself. So I have written a deployment program. Also, you can do it with Visual Studio. Basically, the deployment is done by SFDX or Salesforce CTI. If you want to have further information, you should type it into a searching machine for sure, and you can go ahead. Yeah, it's gonna be like this. By now, sure. You can see the program that it has done something, and also you need to go to the deployment side. Yeah. So I'm deployed by now. The concept for me is to deploy from the developer environment is going to be this to the production environment, this one. So if you want to deploy something, you go to the deployment status, and you can have a look on what has been deployed the last few days or something. Yeah. And in the last video, you will see I deployed this. Yeah? Okay. I know this, that's why I don't need to double check, and then I can just go ahead. You will see also in here, last doing, I have a look on the last post, but that was my last doing. Yeah, some problems. Okay, there I got some problems. Okay, now I remember what I did. Okay, that is what I did about the deployment status. Yeah, okay, that was the status itself. Okay. It was also on the last, okay, and this was about this. And now we are sure we are we are aligned, yeah? It is the same, exactly the same what you see in the overview. And so we can go to the details itself, and we can go to the corresponding errors. Yeah? So I tried to deploy this, and that's why I need to go into here, and I want to deploy furthermore. Yeah. So I will go to the link of the developer console because those issues are about testing classes. Yeah? And so I'll go into the developer console. Don't worry, I prepared those fields within my own company, so you don't have it right away if you create a Salesforce environment, but you can create it on your own for sure. And the more you work with me, the more you will get comfortable to this. One concept of Salesforce is outbound change sets.
Sure.
Great. One concept of Salesforce is outbound change sets, and outbound change. Also, I want to say I don't like really much if you go too deep into the theory, but because in my opinion, you collect more and more information, more and more understanding about what is happening in the system, and so you will get comfortable to this anyway. And if you can ask any question, then I think it's fine. Yeah. So one concept is outbound change sets.
Sure.
Yes.
Anyway, even I want to do my research on what is this Salesforce is about, and what is the purpose of it, and how do we how do we implement the stuff when it comes to Salesforce and all? Because as I said before, this is my first class with you, and next time when I was about to join the session and all, I will make sure that I will be doing the research from my end, and I will be coming up with the necessary queries so that it will help us to better understand and about so that I can deep dive into the Salesforce. So it will be helpful for me to learn more and more about this Salesforce stuff in terms of development as well.
Yes, that is why I just beginning somewhere. I'm beginning the deployment. Maybe I'll show you some status.
Okay.
On the user story, I have some like a process. Yeah, you can see here. We are the deployment to prod by now, like here. Yeah, but we are to prepare the release, something like this. Maybe we should put it like this. That's the user story. That's the process where we are. Yeah, and you have some more steps in between. Yeah, you have like tested in UAT. Now we skip the UAT. That's fine. We have to let it review by the customer. Maybe we have before we release something, we have to let it review. Yeah? In my opinion, yeah, that's my process. We have to review the QA, if there's a UAT, we have to deploy it there at first. Yeah? It really depends on the process you have in the company. Yeah? That is my process in my company. Other companies can have different processes. Yeah.
Okay.
In my opinion, the test method must be written and so on. Yeah. Okay. The deployment, as I already said, is done by an outbound change set. That's a basic concept of Salesforce. And for a deployment, we need to create a unique change set. That is why I name it like the corresponding date, also the user story, and also the name of the user story. If you're in a bigger environment, you also need your name for sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
In this case, I'm not changing this because the date is not going to happen again. Yeah? So it's going to be fine. But if you're in a bigger environment, you need to put the name like the date when it has been created, also the user story, and also your name like Gopal, or Gopal with the last name. To really make sure that it is unique, you should get your username and put it in. Yeah? But in this case, I only put it like the name because I'm the only deployer here. It depends on the number of deployers in the company, yeah, or the number of the I would say the number of the change set creators. Yeah, that would be the goal. And anyway, the target is to make the change set unique in the system. Yeah, that is what you have to make sure. In the change set, you will have something like custom fields, Apex classes, page layouts, and anything you can add here. Yeah. Just play around if you want to know something about this. I will just give you the hint, and you should go into this. And it really depends on what you prefer. Yeah, and that is what you will do next time. Yeah, it really depends on what you're doing. If you have any question, sure, I would say you should go to post some questions, but at first I would emphasize to go to Trailhead and have a look on this, because in the meanwhile you will also get badges, and the more badges you have, the more likely it is you will be hired. Yeah? It's more likely. But in my opinion,
yeah, I got it, your point.
But what is more important as what is more important as the badges is to make really trust, and you should go on a personal level. That is the most important thing, I would say. Yeah? Because if people already know you,
see.
Great. Okay. Now you got about the users or the change set. What I do in my program, I will go to retrieve session, I will go to project data, and I will go to change set. Then I will have a look on the number of the changes. It's about 108. I will have a look on the left-hand side. I think I cannot. No, I cannot. But US 108. Yeah, that is the change set itself. So I prepared a tool here. I can write it back. So I have all the data I need in here. I have prepared a folder where I'll save my data, and also the change set itself. It's the same name as I already showed you. Also, I need the source. Yeah. The source or the username of here is something you already should have created earlier on. Yeah. So I will not go too much in detail. I will just say you already did it, and if we need to do it somewhere, if you have any question, just come to me. By now, I will just retrieve out of the set. Yeah.
Okay.
So, what do you mean?
On weekdays, on weekdays, daily the session will be from 9:15 to 10 p.m. IST, right? Which is from Monday to Friday.
I have one on Saturday this day. So it is from 10 to
Okay.
11 actually in MET, CET. And it's for you, I think it's about 2:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. I think your time is now 3 p.m., right? No.
3:35.
Yeah, right. That's why. Okay, great. And the other session is on Thursday. For your time would be really late, I would say, but I cannot handle it earlier. Your time would be like 9:35, I think, to 10:25 in PM, I would say, in your time. In Germany, it is 4:45 p.m. and to 5:30 p.m. On Thursdays, but not on other days.
Okay.
By now, because
And
I have.
what days, Christoph?
Yes. What do you mean?
What about the other days and all? Are you giving?
The other days are not
What
planned
about the other
because
days, which is from?
at this time I
Okay.
cannot do.
So that's okay.
For sure,
So
you can.
the sessions are happening only on Thursday and
Yes, the personal sessions are happening on Saturday, so you can put any personal question, and the unpersonal one is on Thursdays, right?
okay.
I need to go ahead with
And
the company issues.
what
That's why.
about the meeting link?
What do you mean?
Yeah. Just one more question from my end.
Sure. You just had a question, you said?
Yeah. One more question from my end. Just give me a second.
Sure. Okay, you will be done the question, yeah?
No. Actually, I thought is you are you are taking sessions on a daily basis, but in the email which I have looked, the session is on Thursday, which is from 9:15 to 10 p.m. IST, as per Indian Standard Time. So the personal sessions is happening only on Thursday and Saturday, if I'm not wrong.
The personal session is happening on Saturday, and the general session is happening on Thursday.
Okay.
In the general session, it is not possible to put question in a spoken way, but it is always possible to put questions into the YouTube comments.
Okay. Okay. Can I attend on Thursday session as well?
What do you mean by this?
No. What I meant to ask is, can I attend on Thursday sessions as well, which is happening around 9:15 to 10 p.m.?
It's not a big deal. You can have a look on them later on. You can watch them whenever you want to because they are loaded to YouTube.
Okay. No. 1 second.
So Thursday is a live session and Saturday is not live, yeah?
Yeah. Even though it's a live session, even I can attend on Thursday as well, right?
If you cannot attend, it's not a big deal. You can skip this and put it to another day because it's on YouTube, right? It will be on YouTube because it's a live session on YouTube. Yeah.
Okay, okay, got it.
Great. Okay, I will go ahead. As you can see, we have some errors in here, so I will get the first error, and we'll have a look on if I can just reproduce the error within this session here. Let's see, the one test, I will just run the test. And in the meanwhile, I will have a look on the error itself. It's an assertion error. Okay, there's a value that is going to be expected. It's going to be true, and but the value is false. Yeah? It's different from the expected one. So the program is saying it's wrong. Yeah. So now I went through this course. Okay, it seems I already solved this. Yeah, so I can go on. I can clear this and I will go on. Working time again, I will open up and I will run the test. So in the meanwhile, I will have a look on this and said fail. Required fields are missing. On what? Unique name. Okay, that's gonna be the field, the name of the field. Okay. In the meanwhile, always in the meanwhile, I'm doing something. Yeah, I never waste time. Yeah? That's why I will do something in the meanwhile. As you can see, it's also a success, so I assume I already did it. So I will go to this, open this, open the class, open the class itself. Sorry, I need to copy this. I need to put it in here. I'm always doing it by shortcuts. Yeah, like if I want to copy something, I will highlight this. I double click in this case. I will hit strg plus C. Yeah? It's copied, and then I will type in here, or will go to the corresponding open. Yeah? Then you can look for classes, for example. Double click in here, strg plus V, and it's showing all the names in there, all the classes. Then I will hit run test. We'll go to this one, and we'll have a look on this. Yeah. Cannot execute upload. Okay, the flow trigger. Also, it has to do with flows. Yeah? It's not going to be about anything else. Yeah? Let's go to the developer. Our test methods are to add. Okay, as you can see, we have no test methods in here. But okay, I commented this out. Okay, I try to make this happen because I want to do something in here. Because for this, I already created something, I would say. Yeah, go ahead.
Christoph, what is a coding platform which you are using for Salesforce?
So one platform.
Or does the Salesforce have a unique code?
This platform is my production environment. Yeah, this platform is my production environment.
Okay.
And this platform, okay. We developed something. Yeah. Earlier on, this US blah 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 was not existing. So sometimes developers are not putting anything into the system. So we as humans are correcting each other accordingly. Yeah, we are making mistakes. That's just the case. Yeah, it's not a big deal. And so I have to put this class into the system by now because it is missing in here. Yeah, or the functionality is missing. That's why last time I commented this out. I didn't want to copy this again. That's why I commented this out. And this time I will just have a look on this and we'll go for the process. I will not try to understand what is written in here by now because it's too much. It's really too much. Yeah? You see, it's really too much. And but what I would do, I will just go to the code and I will make sure that the code is going to be taken in. Yeah. So I will take out every sign and then I will do it like this, and I try to import this like this. As you can see, there are some errors. Yeah? An external string is missing. So in my opinion, we would need an outbound change set. So last time I already created an outbound change set. That's why you if you want to deploy something, you should go and get all the information from the developers itself. Yeah? And then you should deploy with the developers. Okay. To go to the outbound change set, I created also an outbound change set within the production environment. That is something I know, that is why I can tell. Yeah. So yesterday I created this.
Okay.
And I already downloaded all the data from here. Yeah. So I downloaded it right away. So it was the corresponding status, I would say. Yeah. And just to be able to understand what I did, I put it also in here, I think. And that's nearly the same as in here. And I can, yeah, get the data from here. I already downloaded this. Yeah. So I can go to my environment and I can get, I think this one, that is the latest one. Yeah. If you download something as metadata, it will always be a zip file. Yeah? And here you will have all the corresponding data. Yeah?
Okay, got it.
So deployment means by now we must deploy something into prod. Yeah? But for this, we need to deploy something from prod to our environment because it has not been implemented yet. Yeah. So by my program, we go into this, take the name of the source, and we'll put it as a target. Yeah, because that's the target now.
Okay.
We want to put the latest one, so we need to go into the deployment status of the corresponding sandbox in this case, or organization. Yeah, this is one organization here. That's production environment. You can recognize it by the URL, and also here you can recognize the URL and also that you are in the sandbox. Yeah. We tried to deploy something, but on the 8th. That's why I don't think it's about this deployment. Yeah. Because we got this on the 12th of March, not on the 8th. Yeah, it's later on, so we can go ahead with this one. I will close the zip file. I will just go to the file, and I will just get the number. Yeah, and the number I will put into my program, the SFDX tools, and for the backup. Yeah, I will just put it in here. I want to deploy all the stuff from production environment to my environment. Yeah, that's my target by now. That is why I will unzip. Yeah?
Okay.
It's just for everything I did is just for to make it as little clicks as possible. So I just click on here and that's fine. Yeah, and if I would go to the this one click, second click, third click, it would take some time. And so I decided to develop to unzip this. Yeah, in here in the process. By now, I will hit the backup,
Okay.
and then the backup is gonna coming out of Destiny 2. Why do we need to make this step in between?
Okay.
In the environment, I created this change set, and so in the source environment, it's going to be in there. But I want to make as little manual steps as possible, and that is why one possibility would be to create the same change set in the other environment. But in my opinion, that's a manual step, and manual steps you should minimize how often you can do it. Yeah. So what I did, I say the manual step should be done just once and not twice or 3 times or 4 times. And so I decided to unzip this file. So we are also able to download metadata by the package XML. The package XML is within the zip file, and so I unzip this in the process. we're going to have the package XML, and in the package XML, you will have all the information what you downloaded from the environment. Okay.
Okay.
Good. I know it's a lot of information, but the more you are excited about this, and the more you want to learn more about this, and the more you will feel more and more comfortable about this. Yeah, you should give it some time.
Sure. Yeah, I got it.
It's always the case. Yeah, you should give it some time. So now I hit the backup, and I will get the backup out of the system. You will see there's created a folder, yeah, based on the system time. And so it is downloading something. The reset is green, so we can close this, and then let's go in here, and then you see the backup, yeah, for Dev22. Also the zip file again. Also, what is going to be in here, layouts and objects, yeah. What is already existing will be downloaded, and you will see in here what is going to be in there. So in the other environment, you will see there's a custom field, there's a flow, there's a layout, there's well, this is what we wanted to download, yeah. And this is what we really downloaded in here, yeah. Okay. For example, validation rules will be downloaded as objects, but just for you to know, yeah. I will not tell you everything because it's too much information. I just try to make one link.
I can't regarding, but anyway, so far the improvement. Your explanation is very good, and I'm able to understand. So regarding what is this change set is all about, everything and all, and also the information which you are showing from your production environment. So how we are going to deploy this outbound change sets and all. It's making a bit of sense of me, but at some point of time I'm getting a bit confused. As you said, is a bit of more information right now. So let me go through it, and whatever questions and queries I am coming up with, I will definitely interact with you, and I will make sure that I won't be having doubts by the time the session will be ending.
Sure.
In coming sessions I am talking about.
Sure. Anyway, I will go on.
The next.
Go ahead.
Again, the session will be on the coming Saturday only, right?
Correct. Yeah, on the personal level.
Okay, on personal. But the Thursday session is live, and
yeah, this is live. You are not hearable before me by now, or no, you are not gone. Okay, I will go on anyway. You can decide on your own if you want to go on, or if you go. Yeah, I will just go on, and we'll go on with you. I'll answer your question. If you can attend the sessions, yes, you can. I will just invite you to the course, but I think I already did. You should have it in your Gmail overview. No, you are already in the course, so you should have it as an overview in Google itself. I will not show you my calendar, but you should be able to get this. Okay, by now I'm going on with the session itself because I need to deploy this tool. It's an internal tool, and I want to finish this already. So I downloaded the actual. No, I didn't download. I downloaded it last time, so it's the checkpoint from that last time. Yeah, so I just don't want to keep up this much or this quickly. In my opinion, it is better to get the closest way to the production environment. But at first, we should fix the point, and we should not get the actual data, as this would take too much time to get comfortable get closer to this, right? So just for you to know, my sessions or my scheduled sessions will be on Saturdays on a personal level for 1 hour, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. MET, and also on Thursdays on a general level. No, what is it called? No questions possible as in a spoken way, but you can put your questions on the YouTube videos all the time. Yeah? So it's not going to be a big deal. On Thursdays, it's going to be live, and on Saturdays, it's going to be not live because I have to have a look on what kind of information I'm sharing because it is interactive with people and so on. And that's why I have to make sure that I'm not sharing any information that shouldn't be shared. Yeah? Also, if I got time, or also if I want to deploy something, I will make spontaneous courses. But this is what you can have a look on YouTube anyway. Yeah, so even if it's spontaneous. Okay, let's go ahead. I made a backup already, so never ever deploy anything without backup. So I will go to the deployment. I can let the node test run because it's going to be fine. I double check the target. The target is going to be dev-dini2. That's fine. And what we need to do is to deploy. Yeah. Here I want to make sure that I really have a backup already. Yeah. Here I want to make sure that I have a backup already. That's why I implemented it like a checkbox. But now I will take out the checkbox and then it will switch to deploy. Also, the functionality will switch. Yeah? But by now, I'm sure I have a backup. That's why I will deploy everything. And so a window will open up, deploying blah, blah, blah. And it is deployed, but it will deploy in here. Yeah. So we are on the deployment status. Let's refresh this. And then you will see there's going to be deployed something. And we want to deploy something, it's gonna have an error, yeah? Just for you to remind, we want to solve this issue. That's why I created the outbound change set. We have the external string error. The external string error is related to US0054, and we also have it in, or we should have it in here. Okay. Okay, that's the, oh, my bad. I think that's the wrong one. Okay, I got the wrong. Okay, I got the wrong. Welcome back, Gopal. I made a mistake. I will not.
I'm sorry, Christoph. There is some network fluctuations.
For sure. I will not repeat my words because you can have a look on it later. Yeah, it's fine. I will just copy this one. I made a mistake. I just took the wrong user story, I would say. Did I? Yeah, I did. I got the wrong.
Christoph, what do you mean by user story?
The user story, as I said in the beginning, is the task for developers to stay aligned with customers, to stay aligned with project, or so that that all roles are aligned with each other. Yeah, like project managers, developers, or like all the humans. Yeah, I would say individuals. Yeah, it's more like individuals. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
In my opinion, it's like individuals. In the theory, we will find words like project managers, developers, solution managers, architects, and so on. Yeah. But basically, it will deal with individuals. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. Go ahead.
Sure. Christoph, I have a request from my end.
Yeah. Sure.
Actually, I'm having a lot of network fluctuation. So, if you don't mind, can we continue the session next week? Because I'm in a remote place where getting connected it's becoming very hard for me.
It's not a big. It's not a big deal. You can
since there is no lot of.
Yeah, you can come in at any time and can ask any question for sure. I will go on with the deployment now.
And
so, but you can ask your questions, whatever you want to ask. Yeah, it will be on YouTube. You can have a look on
sure,
it.
sure,
So
definitely.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
definitely. Christoph, how can I communicate with you?
in the personal sessions, you can communicate with me by now. If you have any questions,
Okay.
you can also write me some emails by now, because you are the only one by now. But please, I think it is better to ask the community. Yeah, just go into Cheddar, post your questions there, and also on YouTube. Yeah, I think it's the best way to go on YouTube, because also other people could have the same questions.
Sure, sure, definitely. No, I mean, generally, when it comes to the session, I thought of from my end, if I got your number so that I can just ping you out, so that regarding the session, any information and all, if you are okay with that. Otherwise, whatever you suggested me, like going through the YouTube channels or sending through emails, I'm perfectly okay with that.
I will have a look on the YouTube channel anyway, so you can post your comments there. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Definitely, Christoph, I can do that. But the next week we can continue from here, right? Regarding outbound data change sets. So you said that you took some wrong file, and also that's the reason it haven't showing up all. So in the next personal session, which is coming on coming Saturday, so we can continue from there itself, or you want to come up with a new topic? How it will be?
It depends on your questions. We can go through the first step is to go through your questions for sure. So I can also repeat something. That's not a big deal. Yeah. That is a personal session, and that's why we
Okay.
will go like
Okay.
this. Yeah. And the second part would be like I will go on. Yeah.
Sure, sure. Yeah, by next week, I will be coming up with the queries and all. So
So
I will do my research from now onwards. And for the next personal session, which is going to happen on Saturday, it will be on the same timings, right? Which is from 2:30 to 3:30 p.m. IST every Saturday.
yes, if I get more time,
Okay,
we can
fine,
also
Christoph.
go on. But
Sure, sure, definitely. I'm really sorry from my end that I couldn't able to continue more because of this network outage from. Actually, I'm staying in my remote village, so here getting network and all it's a bit difficult. So that's the reason. Please don't mind, and definitely
that's
we'll
okay.
get in touch with the next session for more time, probably more
Sure,
than an hour or 2 hours. So if you are free, that we can go ahead and so that I can get a glimpse of learning more and more about the Salesforce.
sure. Let's go ahead like this.
And
Right.
sure, and I'm very thankful for your time and your information, Christoph. So we'll connect on the next personal session, which is going to happen on Saturday. Okay. So in the
Yes,
meanwhile, whatever the queries and concerns which I have, I will be sending you through email, or as soon as we connect on the personal session, I will post my queries to you so that you can go ahead and you can give me as much information as you can on my queries. Is that fine, Christoph?
right. Yes, for sure.
Sure. Thank you so much, Christoph, for your time. Have a great day ahead, and bye bye.
Bye bye. It was nice to meet you.
Yeah, me too, Christoph. And
Thanks.
I really thankful for you to have a session for me because it's totally new for me. But at the end of this session, I just came to know how the production environment will be there with respect to the Salesforce and all, and what this outbounding data change sets is all about and all. I came to know a bit about. So we will continue this session in future for more and more, and so that we can have some good sessions, and also I can learn more and more about from your end.
Okay, great. Have a nice day.
Uh, yeah, you too. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, thank you.
So
Bye, Christoph.
I will go on with the session anyway. Let's write it back, right?
Sorry, Christoph. Can I come on there?
I will go on with the session. Let's see.
No. From now onwards, I won't be missing any sessions and all. So every Saturday by 2:30 p.m. I will be in front of your screen so that we can have a discussion without missing a single session as well.
Sure. But by now I will go on with the session in here, and you can post your questions next time. It's okay. Okay, I will check this one.
Sure. Fine, Christoph. Thank you then. I'm leaving, Christoph. Is that fine?
You can leave for sure.
Sure. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Let's see. Okay. We are, no, that's a backup, I think. We need to get this number again. The same number. Okay, it was the wrong. Okay, not a big deal because no. Okay, we got the right one, but in the background there's a deployment tool that would store the wrong change set itself. So what we're gonna do again, we will do the backup. So it has the right backup by now. So my mistake didn't mess up anything. So the deployment would be right, but the deployment data itself would be wrong. So we should do like backup again, because the number is the same. Or no, it's not going to be. Okay, no specified, blah, blah, blah. Okay, my bad. No, we should go for the retrieve, no, the answer something. Is it this one? No. Actually, I should go in here. I think maybe I really messed it up. It can be. Let me see. I think I messed it up. Okay, now it's the wrong deployment. Okay, and we need to go to. Actually, I don't know which one. Let's say we are going to the deployments, because there we will have an overview about all the deployments. Let's see if it's the case. I think we have a lot of deployments in here already, but let's see if it's really the case. So, yeah, sure. We cannot sort in here. That's not good, actually. But we will have a lot of, yeah, there's going to be a backup from today, but we deployed something. Okay. Let's say we are trying to get the actual data out of the production environment, right? So let's say we are getting the actual data. Why shouldn't we do this? Because from yesterday it shouldn't have happened too much. Maybe if it would happen too much, we should go and fix the point at first, because otherwise you would not come to an end, maybe, because there have been too many deployments, maybe. But by now it shouldn't have changed too much within there, and that's why we will download all data. Yeah? I forgot something. So now you don't need to have an overview about everything. You just can go in and can get everything, whatever you want to. Yes, now we have to put this into the data, to unzip, because we want to make the backup in here, and then we will and we go to the backup itself. Yeah, just for you to remind, we want to go from production environment to the Destiny2 in this case. Now we have a backup because it's already green. I already showed you. So we go to the deployment itself. The deployment needs to be in there as well. Save options. It is really emphasized to do this test level no test one, because it's going quicker. Because we just want to have some data in here, and so we can override this. So some new components, I would say. Yeah. in this you will have just some new components, and those components are in here. Yeah, so it's going to be this label itself. That's going to be the same error as in here, and so we will solve those errors, yeah, by implementing the stuff. Maybe it's already done by this, but let's see if it's really the case. Yeah, let's see if we can solve the issues by this. We're gonna deploy this because we already have a backup. We can deploy this, and we are fine. Yeah. We go by the deployment itself. It should not show any error, I hope. No, it's showing an error. Okay. The last one was been deployed successfully. Okay. That was new data from the from the last edition of something. And because it was new data, it's not going to be a big deal. It didn't overwrite anything because it was new. So the deployment that has happened was great, was good. It's just new stuff, yeah. That was not harming anything, but by now, just yeah, that's the success. But here we have an error, and let's say why is an error? Here's a checkpoint, no custom field name, blah blah blah. Let's say the priority. We need to put in the priority again as well. So this is going to be the error of this change set, and to solve those issues, we need to solve everything step by step. Yeah? It's going to creating a chain, and if you want to solve this chain, we need to solve this from the behind to the beginning, yeah? Like this, always. Custom field is the user checkpoint, the priority, yeah, that's going to be the field name. Let's go for the custom field. The best practice in Salesforce is on sObjects, you should always create new fields with a custom label and the same API name, but maybe sometimes it can be different. There are also tools to show the corresponding label or API name on layouts if you're on a specific record, but it's not part of this by now. Yeah, I just give you the hint that it is going to be there, but not here. Priority. I think it's this one. It's also the user story checkpoint. Yeah, this is going to be the name of the what is it called? sObject. So let me explain. In field, then you know it's a field error. Yeah? There's a field, no custom field, yeah, blah, 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 found. Yeah? So you need to put it into the system. That's why I created the deployment change set, yeah, just to put it into the system. That's the sObject itself. So we know about the sObject, but the tool itself is Outbound Change Set needs the name of the corresponding field. So I go for P, priority. That's why I put in P. Yeah, and so I can verify this, and here, yeah, it's fine. It's the same as object, so I can go to add object. It's fine. Once it is added, I can download it again. So I will have to wait for it. But if it's added, we can retrieve the last step. Then you will get a new ID for sure for the deployment itself. Gonna be this ID. We will get this ID. As you can see, it's already green, so we can make other decisions. We can put in the backup. We can put in the unzip. In the meanwhile, it will be updated in the deployments anyway. Now, as it is green, we can close this window. And we will, yeah, we have unzipped already, so we can back up. Always back up. Okay, it's new data, so we don't need to back up actually, so we don't need to wait for this. I will close the window as we don't need to back up. I don't want to back up it because yeah, it's already in the system. It's new data, and so doesn't need to be back up. I will go in here, put the same number in here, save the options to save the last options, and then I will deploy. Yeah, I just did one step, and so I can really understand what's happening and whatnot. Yeah. in here, I will go to the deployment status. That's also possible. You have a success. Yeah, it's the same time, and so it's going to be fine, in my opinion. It is really important from production to development. You only can put in page layouts as also new stuff. Yeah, that is what I really want to emphasize. Only put in new metadata. Now I'm saving the class, and as you can see, all the errors are vanished, or some errors. Let's say in 190, there's going to be a signature. As you can see, we need a class. Yeah, that's why we will go to the corresponding class itself. We will type in this one. As you can see, how it works. Yeah, we will type in the name of the class, and then all the name or all the classes beginning by this name will show up. So we go in here. We will type this in, and it's really much the same procedure as we did before, because it was commented. Then we have to have a look on this, and we will just take out all the comment finds to make sure that the class is going to be fine. There's going to be a variable, as you can see in the class 98. Lead Schatten erstellen is not going to be in here, so it's going to be on the lead. We will put it into this change set as well. I want to have it in one package. Yeah, so we're going to go like this: custom field. We go on, how's it called? Sorry, you can close this. Lead Schatten erstellen. Yeah, we will go on L because of the name of the field, and we will go on to Lead Schatten erstellen. Blah blah blah. Lead Schatten. Yeah, this one. It's going to be on lead, so we are going to be fine, and we add. And never ever add anything more to the outbound change set, just because anything more could cause a lot of trouble. Yeah? Only put the corresponding fields, nothing more. That's really important. We updated the corresponding change set, so we have to retrieve it again. So the trigger was updating outbound change set. Then we need to retrieve something. As you can see, it's already green, so we can decide something else. It really depends on what you already did. We put in this, hit this. We don't need we don't need to unzip, because we don't need to go to the backup. So we can already go in here and let's say deploy. Yeah. So no specify unpackaged. Actually, why is that? Okay, I put in the wrong. Okay, I put in the wrong number. Not a big deal, because the number is still in here. We need to put in the correct number. I will try to deploy it again, and will show you what the error was. Deploy it again. Hope so. No, it's not deploying. Okay. Hello. Thank you. It's opening up, and then you see the specified path is not existing. Yeah. So we're gonna close this, and as you can see, this is not going to be existing. That's why we need to save this, make a backup, deploy this, finished. Finished. Thank you. Yeah, then it deployed. That is the right one. If it's right, then you don't have to make a decision. It's fine. You can go ahead. And actually, the next deployment should be done as well. 1149. And in the system is going to be 1148. Okay, it's around this. It's fine. And now we can close this one as well. So we are good to go, in my opinion. Let's try to save this. Now we have all the data in the system. Just for you to remind, the classes itself didn't exist in this environment. That's why we had to deploy those classes into the system, as they didn't exist. We should have done like the outbound change set, and to solve the issue, we will do it for sure. We will put the classes itself as they didn't exist. We can go for this. Yeah. So we can go for the user story classes. That's something I tell you. You really need to do it with people. Yeah. And so we go to the outbound change set. We will download the last change set. Yeah. So we are sure that we are getting the corresponding file itself. So to solve those issues, to implement any classes, we should always, or if this is a new class, we should always put it into the outbound change set. Retrieve this because I want to get this, please. Yeah, I want to get the last one, just to be able to get the last status. Yeah, because next time the classes can be different, and so we need the corresponding status. Yeah, and now we are fine. Yeah, but our target is, just to remind us, to deploy the change set itself. Yeah? So we're going to need this. We're going to save again, and we want to. Okay, we should have toggled this, but we need to go to the prod, and now we are trying to deploy the last package. Yeah? Don't download anything. We need to deploy the last package. So what we're going to do, we are taking out this one. We are going in here. That's fine. Actually, I don't know which one we wanted to deploy. So we didn't develop anything more in here, but we could have deployed anything more. So we should next time we should write down which one to deploy because we didn't get it yet. Actually, I don't know what to deploy by now. Let's say we got it last time, right? No, let's say no. Let's go into the system. Yes, let's get this one. Let's go into here. Yes, and we downloaded something here, but I think it was the one from yesterday. No, we changed something in there. To be honest, I cannot remember really. It was about maybe 11.5 or something. Let's go ahead and let's have a look on this. Quick actions can be. Seems so. But we got it today, right? So let's go for this. Okay. That's not okay. We canceled this one. Yeah, you really need to make sure that we are getting the right file. So what we're gonna do is we will go to deployments. We also go to the outbound change sets. Not a corresponding one, but a new one. Let's say we are adding the last one for today. We are waiting for this. Also, we need to have a new field in here, the user story itself. It says what kind of deployment or what should we deploy? Yeah? Which package should we deploy? So that's why I will put in a new field like the text. The text itself will say which data to deploy. By now we will just need a number for this. So deployment file name, deployment folder name. Yeah. Let's say the length is about 255. It's not unique. No, it needs to be unique in my opinion. Case sensitive, no, case insensitive. Yeah, it's the same, but it's just a number, so it's going to be fine in my opinion. Here you should insert the name of the folder you want to deploy, so that you may remember this. Yeah? Our brain is only able to get some information, not all the information, and that's why we will go like this. I'm the only deployment manager, that's why I will only deploy it from me. Also, for all the user stories, yes, let's say save, and we are saving this. Yeah? By now, remember, we updated page layouts. So we updated those page layouts and also profiles, like the system administrator profile. And also, we provided the field. Yeah, 3 components we need to provide next time. So this day is already gone. Yeah, but it really depends on if it can be gone on or not. But let's say we have the one of this day. Yes, it's the March. We have the one of this day, and we need to put in all the corresponding field corresponding metadata. Now we are putting in a custom field. We have put in something like, I don't know, but we can figure out what we just implemented because it will gone in here. That's going to be the deployments folder name. Yeah. So we're going to put it in here, custom field, deployment folder name. Yeah, over there. That is what we're going to put into the change set. After this, we need to rearrange the files itself. So we're going to go the deployment. I would say, no, I would say the deployment folder, we can leave it here. It's fine. Deployment folder. Also, the page layouts, metada and user story layout, we need to put it in outbound change set. So we go like page layout. Metada is going to be the name. So we're going to get this one. Also, the next one is going to be the user story layout. So we're going to go and implement this. Yeah. That's a new field in here. We don't need it in the other environment. That's why I will just leave it in here. But we also need to download this. Yeah. Custom field, page layout. Yeah. So we're going to go for the page layout, user story something, user story layout, I would say. And also we need to put in the corresponding profiles. Yeah. And so you have the rights on the field as well. Okay. We didn't implement it in permission sets, so we don't need to add any permission set. We go to add profile. And so the profile itself, let's say system administrator, it's going to be fine. Yeah. That's a new stuff for this, but for sure we must make sure that the deployment is happening, but also we need to remember this next time. That's why I implemented this by now. Yeah, release notes. That's why, you know, just to be able to understand what you want to deploy. By now, I decide to get the retrieve out of the system, I would say. And yeah, we can get, yeah, let's say we are getting something out of the production environment just to get some stuff. Yes, let's say we retrieve this just to have the corresponding package. You just need to change the source and also the change set itself. So what we're going to do again to come back, we just write it back and now we are good to go. The product environment is going to be what we want to deploy in. We just got a backup out of the production environment, so we are trusting the system. That's why we are not doing anything else. If we did it right, it's fine. Now we need to retrieve the change set, or we can go to the retrieve package, yeah? Because we already have written it back, so we can go for it. It will open up this one, so we go like get the corresponding number. The number is going in here already. Yeah, so we gave it enough time to the system to adapt, and then we will have the folder itself. We can put in the folder what we want to deploy. Now we are able to figure out the folder itself. Also, we should put in the folder in here, and we need to try to deploy it again. Yeah? So, okay, I implemented something in there already. There is the user story something. Okay, it was not existing. We want to okay, let's say, okay, user story 45. We didn't, okay. That is something we have in the system now. Yeah, that is new. That's why maybe we should close all the tabs. As you can see here, the deployment, we are here, and we need a US 108 as well. So what we're gonna do, we go to the test itself, try to run the test. Then we will go to the test itself, have a look on this. It was a trigger and unique and something, okay. Let's see, yeah, if this is happening and fine, we are gonna be fine. If not, we have to go on. Group index out of bounds. Okay, let me see. Let's clear this again. I didn't have the overview why it, if it's really an error, but we are doing it again. Okay, group index out of bounds. Okay. Now you see that the test is going to be not okay, and you always must make sure that you go step by step. Yeah, only solve the issue step by step. Don't get confused. Don't mess up the things. Just get step by step. Always, yeah? Always step by step. Must be aligned. As you can see here, we have the group index out of bounds, so we have to download the log. We open up the log file itself. We close all the other ones because we don't need it again. And we need to get group index. Yeah? Group index is something like group index, blah, blah, blah. System.matcher, okay. Group index out of bounds, no group one, okay. You have sent method, blah, 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 okay. And we go from up to down, from top to bottom, not anything else. Yeah? User story, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we need to open up this class. And we need to get this method in the line 41. Let's have a look on this. Why is it happening? You see that there's going to be a group 1, okay. And as you can see, there is no group 1. Yeah? Maybe it has been changed somewhere. Now we have to figure out if it was intention or it was not. Yeah? So in my opinion, we always should make sure that we are aligning to the most or to the closest environment. So if we change something, basically that's going to be a deployment process. You derive something out of the production environment. So you're going to have one similar or the same exact organization. Then you develop something, you change something. Maybe there can also be different developers who are changing something. Then you have to align with each other. Yeah. So always two people. And then you have to make it to one environment. Then you make it like two environments to one, two environments to one. And you're going on and on and on. And after this, you will go like putting it into UAT and also into production environment. That's going to be the steps. Because only if you're aligning with two, you are able to understand each other. If you would go like in a big group, you cannot understand anyone. You can only two people. As you can see here, we have the matcher something. It will do this task description, but we will need the regex itself. Email pattern. Okay, that's the email item pattern. Let's say where the item is coming from. The item is coming from Beleg Word to blah 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 and MDT. Okay. Beleg Word to value MDT. That's the email regex. Okay, let's say if we have this regex metadata something. Do we have this word to value, right? Word to value. Let me see, which one is it? The beleg to word, yeah, it's okay, but it is the developer name email regex. Okay. Then we go like the label is going to be the email regex. Okay. Email. I think we don't have this, right? As you can see, we don't have this. And so we don't have this. We should go and take this. Yeah, the outbound change set itself is this one. So we go ahead. That is the outbound change set relating to the corresponding user story. That is the outbound change set relating to what we created in the production environment. That's why I created like this. Yeah? Just to make sure that you understand. I created this in new, and so I put it in for everybody. Yeah, for every single developer. That should be provided as well. Yeah. You can provide it right away because it's new stuff, and you can just push. That's it. The layouts we shouldn't push. We only should push new stuff, but also the profiles we should not push. Yeah, so we should divide it maybe. Yeah, the change set like insert change sets, update change sets. Deleting, no, we are not. We could also separate it in deletions. Yeah, also. Okay. What else? What do we put it in here? Okay. We need to get the custom beleg something. That's why we will get beleg word to value, I think. We need the word to value item. Okay, my bad. But also we need to get the values as well because they are related to each other. So we need to get this as well. So we get everything. That's it. Yeah. Okay, we get everything. Every single one we will put in. Now we are going on until everything is in there, and I think I will go on until the process is going to be done. So I want to have it in the environment already. We will put in the items. This is going to be new data, so we can just put it into the environment, I think. Yeah. It's the same data as before, so we can put it in. We didn't change anything yet, so we can put it in. Yeah. What would I do? I will download everything. I will just get it from here. I will just, yeah, I will just, okay, now that is the one I want to, no, sorry, that's my bad. I need to put in the corresponding outbound change set. Yeah, I really need to know the process. So I would toggle, I would do it like this, hit save. Yeah. So what I would do, I would retrieve. Yes. Now I'm getting everything. Great. Then I will do this. I will do that. Let's put it in. Okay, I didn't get the right number. So I'm getting the right number. Putting in the number in here. I got everything from the production environment. I want to go into the dev22. That's why I will unzip again. It's green. I can close this. Unzip. Okay. Now I can get a backup. The less overview I have, the more backups I need. I will go in here. I will wait for the process until it has happened. So I will stay in here. It's green. I can close this. And so I can go and deploy. It's going to be fine. We will go into the deployment to double check if it's going to be fine. We will check the date or the time, and as you can see, something is wrong. View the errors. What is wrong? There's going to be a difference. Okay. Actually, there cannot be a duplicate record. Okay. Belege Word. No custom Belege Wörter value Verwendungszweck found. Huh? Hä? Huh? Okay. Interesting. Let's go to the value. What? Value item. Verwendungszweck regex. Okay. No custom data named Beleg Word to value item Verwendungszweck found. Okay. Why? Word to value item. Okay. Word to value. Where? Yeah. Word to value item. Let me see. It's going to be this. Label. As you can see here, it is existing. Metadata record, duplicate value found Reihenfolge, duplicate value an Verwendungszweck bei Zahlung. Okay. Verwendungszweck regex. It is not crucial in this case, I think. We don't need this one, we just need this one. So it's the same procedure. Don't add too many of them. So we should only put the corresponding ones. But now I will just, now I have a problem. But it's not a big deal because we can also go into the data itself. But I think we should take out this one. Verwendungszweck. The other way around, it's gonna be, okay, don't let it take out here. Just let's go into the system, go to the folder itself, open up the folder, and I think that's the quickest way to go. The last one we should take, it's gonna be this one. This one is gonna be something like, yeah, we should do it like this, copy, and then we go in. And the Verwendungszweck, yeah, we go into close all the stuff, blah, 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 blah. The Verwendungszweck. Now let's say, which one is it going to be? Deployment was the item itself. Verwendungszweck regex, it was the item. This one I will take out, that's it. Okay, I must go in here, update this. Also, we want to go into the object, no, custom metadata. We must delete this one, the Verwendungszweck. So we go in Verwendungszweck regex, just delete this, and now we are fine. We can deploy. Actually, that should be fine in my opinion. So the Verwendungszweck itself should be deleted as well. Okay, we didn't delete it, so we need to delete this as well. The Verwendungszweck, I think. Yeah, I tried to. So yeah, we have one error, and so you have duplicate on this Verwendungszweck. But let's say we are going into the metadata as well here. Metadata types. I think the sort order or the Reihenfolge is not within a process, so you can go on like this. I think, in my opinion, we should have an overview about all the corresponding fields that are existing. and if the fields are within a project. Yeah, and so for Salesforce, if you see this, please put in an overview for fields related to projects, because if you have this, you can make really good decisions. Let's go to the corresponding word or value and then the Verwendungszweck itself. Okay, let's try to save this. I don't know. I added everything and the order is bad. Yeah, I have the number 7 already in the system. We don't need to erase this Verwendungszweck, to be honest. I already did it. Okay, I already did it. It's not crucial by now, but next time we should not take out the Verwendungszweck. We should just change the corresponding number in the source system. So by now I will deploy again, but I think there is something wrong. I think there's something wrong. Yes, the package itself, right? Duplicate via duplicates via und Verwendungszweck bei Zahlung. Let me go to the deployment. The Verwendungszweck, okay. What's the error? I think the number 7, so Verwendungszweck. Okay, number 7, I think. Let's go by this. That's the items, my bad. We need to go to the corresponding values itself. Yes, then we go to the Reihenfolge. And we have the number 7 in here already. Yes, and that's going to be our error. Okay. We already put in something, and so it's just for the order. Yeah, for the deployment, I cannot do this now. Let's say we are putting it to the highest number, to the number 62. This one. Let's try this out. We will just deploy again. And as you can see, deployment is never trivial. You cannot follow a process and it's happening. You always have to have a look on what's going to be done. So I would say that's an art. Okay, now we have 2 errors. Yeah, now we have 2 errors. Okay, good to know. Duplicate value on Reihenfolge, Verwendungszweck bei Zahlung. I think it's about the order. That's not a good sign. Just because did we implement something here? Okay, that's not good. Yeah. Okay, I can break the order by now. Yeah. No, just not to break the order. What I will do, I will leave this order. Yeah. I will just leave this order. I will also put it into the outbound change set of this environment. I didn't change anything, so corresponding to the production environment, that's why I will not put anything. Okay, let's put back the last one to number 7. Well, no, let's say it's staying as it is. It's staying as it is. Let's say on the metadata. Yeah, on the metadata type, we will go to the corresponding word of value. We will go to the Reihenfolge. We will check the Reihenfolge as not required. And also we will check it as not, no, we will leave it as unique, but it will not used next time. Yeah. So we go save and we will put it into the outbound change set by now. Okay, we need another field on this. Let's say a text. The text is like the last text we had. Yeah, we will go into the system itself, go to the corresponding word to value, Reihenfolge. Let's have a look on what is going to be in here. Unique upgradable. Okay, length 14.4. So I would say Reihenfolge. I would say 14.4. Oh, it's a number. Okay, okay. We go previous. We go for the number. Let's go next. The number is sortable. That's right. Let's go for 14.4. No head text. It's going to be required. It's going to be unique. Yeah, is it required? Yeah, I would say. It's going to be unique also. The unique is like only blah 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 14.4. That's fine. Let's next. Reihenfolge, yeah, 2, I would say. Next one, and then Belege word to value. Yeah, and what did we add? We need to add the Reihenfolge. Yeah, custom field. Custom field. Where is the custom field? Okay, custom field. We need to add the Reihenfolge field in here. Reihenfolge field. Where the hell? Okay, belegte value item. This one for sure. So we need to add this one. The Belege itself, we need to add the Belege value page layout at this point, so we don't forget. Yeah, Belege word to value layout. Also, in the meantime, I can save this, but we need to go to the page layouts. Belege values, blah blah blah. Belege. Word to value layout, I would say. It's going to be fine. So we can save this. The first one is saved already. The required field is out. The second one is already in. So we're going to go here. And we need to go to the custom field, right? So we have the Reihenfolge 2. The Reihenfolge 2 must be put. The last one will be a little bit changed, I would say. So I'm replacing a field by now. Yeah. So you must remember that if you replace a field, all the reports need to be replaced a little bit or need to be updated a little bit just for this single update, right? But that's why we will just change a little bit so that we are not changing too much. We need to align with each other all the time. That is really important. Custom field. Yeah, but you can only align one-on-one. Yeah. Otherwise, it's not possible. On one-on-one as a developer, right? Reihenfolge 2, but the Reihenfolge on the Belege value something. Actually, there should be on the Belege value. Maybe I hit too early, so it couldn't update properly. But I will go to the custom field. Reihenfolge, word to value item, no. Delete word to value, yes, this one. Now add to change set, it's fine. So this is what I don't need to change anymore, but I will go to the corresponding fields. I will hit new. I will hit a formula. Okay, a formula cannot take, it's not good. Not a big deal. For this reason, we will go to the page layout. We will have both the Reihenfolge 1 and the Reihenfolge 2. And so what we're going to do is we will put them close to each other for sure. Yeah? We will put them close to each other. So we're going to have, what is it going to be? Is it, let's say that is the number 2, I think. Yeah, it's 1 and 2. And the 1 is not going to be mandatory anymore. It's safe. It's going to be fine. And also we need to update the overview itself. We need to go to the records itself, to the all session. In the meanwhile, it's going to be the list view, right? That's why I hit add. But we need to put in the Reihenfolge as well. So we're going to go like this, hit save. So we have both to each other, close to each other. And as you can see here, it will be just readable. Yeah. So for the last field, yeah, the last field is the Reihenfolge. We need to make sure that it is only visible to people, nothing more. Okay, let's say we go. Yeah, that's why we would have to go to profiles and make it visible somewhere. We have no overview in here, but maybe Salesforce will provide us. Word to value. Yes, that is something we already have. That's something we already have. We can put the Reihenfolge in here, but we have to put this Reihenfolge. So it's gonna be fine. We need to put the overview, a list view. It's gonna be a list view of all. Let's go for A, just A. Then we're gonna have all. Well, this is gonna all, yeah, all this. Actually, it should be in here as well. Okay. It's a little bit strange. Okay. Okay, I don't know. Then we would have to do it manually, but only if we need it. By now it's fine, because I'm the only one who's using this tool, but later on we have to have a look on this. We could deploy it by now. Not really, actually, because the Reihenfolge is still mandatory by now. We should make it required, not required by now. Then we will deploy it. And after deployment, we make it required. Yeah. Now we are going to the status. As you can see, there's an error. Okay. Duplicate. Okay, it's because of the duplicate. Yeah, it's okay. We should make sure that there's not going to be a duplicate on this. So it's not going to be required by now, the Reihenfolge, and we should switch off the duplicate by now. The duplicate is switched off, so we go to deployment. So in my opinion, it should work by now, as there's no duplicate by now. And after deployment, we should make sure that it's a duplicate again. I will put it to duplicate. I don't need to, I think. It's fine. We put it into the change set. It will go to the other environment. It's fine. So we have everything in here. Let's try to do this again, as we have the corresponding data in there. Again, we updated the data, and that should be fine in my opinion. Now we have the assertion fail error. Okay. It's a different error as in here, but it's not a big deal. It can be, sure. User story 54. Assertion fail. Okay, let's go. Assertion fail. Yes. Send blah blah blah. And line 196 of the test, right? Yes, it was a test. 196. We have to have 4 existing users, and how many are there? 0. Okay, good to know. Clear. Okay. Okay. Existing users, get users list. Okay. That's the existing users. It's gonna be the users list. Okay. Send chatter welcome emails. That is gonna be happening. Okay. Maybe some code is not existing in there, and that is why we would have to implement something. So as you can see, we are sending some chatter emails, and those emails should cause the system to do something. What are we gonna do? Yes, we're gonna do something. And this way it's not possible to deploy because we have to make sure that the system is working at first. Let's have a look on this. Okay, again, send chatter welcome emails. Let me take a break. I just need a break.
This conference will now be recorded.
Welcome back. Let's go on with time. In my opinion, we should go on with the deployment itself. So that's one. Just remind us it's okay. But we will have a look on this environment so you can see that the assertion are failed or have failed. Let's see what kind of setup are we doing. We are activating the triggers. Okay, collaboration something, blah, blah, blah. We are inserting a Salesforce group. It's going to be a collaboration group. Also, we are inserting a lead list something. Lead Schatten. To insert list. Leads and lead Schatten. Let's give it to the trigger itself. That's a lead trigger. Let's give this lead trigger into Notepad plus plus. That's also that's the wrong one. Let's go to the production environment. And maybe I will do something without talking by now. Now just have a look. Okay, I think here I need to explain something. As you can see, that is coming out of the production environment. You just double check, but you will see this in here, and then the other is not. Interesting. It was happening in September, actually. And let me see, I think the environment must have happened later, but it's not a big deal. Let's see. This is happening in here. Everything. As you can see here, something changed in there. And so in my opinion, we should just change this because it's already in the system. Nothing changed in here, so it's not going to be a big deal. So we will only change the things that are happening in the environment. What we're going to do, we will just override this. Yes. Do we override this? Yeah, we're just making it to the corresponding production environment. Okay, we cannot do anything in here. That's good. But we need to do it in here anyway. Hit save. There are going to be some problems. But anyway, let's put it to the outbound change set as well. Yeah, to the outbound change set. Apex trigger. Why to the outbound change set? Because we want to deploy it in other environments as well. So we're going to do it like this. We could download, but we won't. Let's go on. We will close this to make quicker, and we'll go to problems 45. As you can see here, you have some fields that are not existing in here. So we need to add the do we need to no, let me see, do we need the last one or this one? We have the wrong outbound change set. No, that was the last one I created for this. It's fine. Let me see if we need a change set name or something. I won't change anything about the process. I would say we add something. Apex class something. Custom field. Let me see, it's about the chatter user. Yeah, that's a chatter user. So we're gonna go in here. Let's see C, and we have the chatter user. Yeah, chatter user. Anything else? Unique name, chatter user, unique something, US. I think the US 0049 is about yeah, a class. So we also need to add this class, and for this we will add the lead shuttle trigger. We already added this, I think. So we will update this via the outbound change set. So add the field itself. I hope we did we change anything in the? I think we didn't change anything yet, so it's gonna be fine. As long as we don't change anything, we don't need to take out classes or something. Once we are changing something, we need to take out. We already figured out that is going to be fine. So, but for another environment, it can be the case that we cannot deploy. Yeah? But that is not process for now. The trigger should be fine, so we go to custom field again. And we'll hit the unique contact, unique chatter user ID, and the unique email address. So some unique fields are in here, or are expected here. Unique chatter user, unique email address, I would say. And unique contact ID. Now, yes, unique user, chatter user, unique contact ID, and unique chatter user ID. Okay, chatter user and chatter user ID. Okay. Chatter user ID and also a chatter user, but the chatter user is already. Maybe it's already in the change set. So chatter user, unique contact ID. Unique contact ID 3, yeah. Chatter ID, unique contact ID, chatter user ID, email address, and the class itself. So now we will just add, and after adding, we are going to the class. And with the class, we are done, I think. After the class, we are done. As you can see here, it does not exist, so we can just add this, so 49 and 49 test as well, yeah. Just add this and give it a try again, yeah. What we're gonna do, we will just get the corresponding retrieve out of the production environment. That's what we already made sure. I think it's from the 11th of March. Yes, it is. We have green, so we are good to go. We are doing this and unzip. And also we will do a backup anyway, just in case. Because we have a lot of classes in here, but we have at least a trigger in here and some classes. And so we will try to do this. As we backup this, we can deploy. And let's have a look on the deployment itself, right? So we go to the deployment status. As you can see, it is not causing any error. Now it is causing some errors. And we are going with this. Variable does not exist. Okay. Okay. Wurde erstellt durch. Okay. Let's just update this outbound change set again. With the field I just showed you, custom field. Wurde erstellt durch, yeah, this one. Let's add this into the corresponding change set. Then we need to go to the process again because we added something to the change set. As just we added something, we don't need a backup again. So I will get the number. In the meanwhile, it will get something. So we don't need to update this, but I will. And the deployment goes like this. Yeah. We will have green, that's fine. And now we are deploying this. That's it. Let's save this. And then we are going back to the status itself. Let's have a look if there's going to be any error again. The classes we already have already a backup, so it's going to be fine. The deployment should be fine. The deployment is succeeded. And so everything should be all right, to be honest. Let's say save. Yes, man. Has been modified and cannot be saved. Replace with new. Yes, man. Great. Now we can go for the test again. Maybe we are getting the same error as in here. Yeah. If it's really the same error, you can assume that the systems are going to be the same. If it's a different error, you must say it is not the same system. But now you have a search and fail again, maybe at the same line. Let's have a look on this. It's going to be a search and fail. We are expecting 4, but we are getting 2. Okay. Alarm schließen. No for all. Search and fail. Expected 4, actual 0. Good to know. 45 9 196. Yet it's the same location. It is on the existing users. Something is not the same yet. Yeah, something is not the same yet. So I go from up there, from the test setup itself. So as you can see, we have some triggers in here, some collaboration group. And the collaboration group is gonna be inserted by now. Okay. Salesforce course group. Let me see if we're gonna have a trigger. Hide manage packages. Here you have the overview of all triggers. Maybe we can verify this out of this. Collaboration something, it's not in here, so there's no trigger. But the error is not in here, right? So 196, right? It's gonna be the users, and we will have the get user list order relating to the email values. Yeah. So either email, we already know that the email, the users are putting or getting out the wrong value. We are getting 2. Okay, got it. I think we don't have so many SFDX courses member here. Yes. Yes. SFDC courses, but they should be created, right? Actually, they should be created, but users are part of the users are part of the setup. Yeah. So should we really refresh this all the time? Because if we refresh this, the test data will be corrupted actually. Go for the chatter users. But I think, yeah, that's the chatter users. Okay, next time I have to cut this, I think, because you are not allowed to see this. Yeah, I need to cut this later on. Let me write down. It's really important. I cannot show you. No, it's my bad here. Because it's personal data. And we need to keep this secret, right? Yes. But in here, we need to make sure that we have the Salesforce courses in here. The get users list. So in my opinion, Let me see which time it is. At least we need to cut something. So we have put some users into the system, I would say. So the test setup should have put something. But as you can see, nothing has been put. Yeah? Not in a direct way. Let me see. Send as a. Okay. They should be created automatically, right? Maybe some of them are already existing, and so okay. Let's see. We are 196. Okay. Existing users fine, but we are doing something like send chatter. Yeah, something is happening in here or not. Send chatter welcome emails. Yeah, it's about the task list. Which tasks? Task list. Which tasks? There's going to be a task list. Description task list. And the task is going to be like this, existing leads, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Assertion failed, 2 existing leads. I think that's fine. Lead Sutton also 2 of them. So we should have 2. That's right. So we should have 2 of them, right? Just 2, because we only have 2 users. So in my opinion, what you should do, we will add something today. We are going to be in the test class. That's why we will put it like test class, Apex class. Then we will have it like this one. I also use add just because we should know that this is going to be adding to this, and it's add 1. Add date, it's going to be today for sure. Add date, add what else? Let's give in the personal number, pers num -1, 2, 3, 4. And we will put it like this because we already have all data here. And I don't want to write too much. And also the user story 108. Now we have all the information we need. We will take this as a sign for a hint, and we will just put the assertion, I would say 196. 97, okay, no, like here, 98. That's going to be this. We will put it to description. Yeah. The description is really needed. From 4 to 2. Right? Now we know what I've done. I changed something. As I changed something, I have to put it into the outbound change set. And now you must be sure that you're not adding this into the environment again. Yeah. So what we have to do is we change it in here. We want to change it in the production environment later on. And so what we got to do is we go in here and we will take out, no, we are not taking out here because it's taking too much time, by now at least. We are getting this. Let's try it out for the test environment. And here we will put the corresponding yeah, as you can see, no, so, okay. I started the test, and meanwhile I will put in the test class itself. It's the user story 54, and we should put in this as we changed something in there. Now we have expected 4, still expected 4 somewhere. A search and fail, but now it's in the line 198. 198. Didn't I? No. Let me see. I will just clear this one. I will save it. And let's run the test. A search and fail. Expected 4, actual 2. But what exactly wants the system to tell me? Or should there be 4 and that is not the case? Okay, now we should have taken 0 of them. Okay. Let me get all the users. Let me get the users or how many users we have in the system. All the users in the system. Yeah, now I need to cut this out as well, because I showed you personal data 1350. That was really my bad, but not a big deal. I will just go back and have a look on this for sure. I don't want to do it anymore. But let's see if we have some people with SFDC already, yeah, in the end. I will get users. Then we will have the SFDC courses. We will do it like, yeah, I'm creating a new view on this. Or just, no, I'm cloning from an old view and just doing a view, active users. And now I will just SFDC courses, right? So all active users with SFDC courses. What is it going to be? The username. The username contains the name itself. But I don't have any user in the system yet. Okay. Okay. To be honest, we should have some usernames in there. What to do? What to do? Actually, it's saved already. But I think the system wants to tell me that I should that should have been created for user. So this is not going to be the change I should have taken, 198, but we really need to go to the log itself, assertion fail, but it's not 198, right? So actually it should be 4, but it is not. Yeah. So we will put it like this. The system itself says we are getting the user list itself. So all the users are just users that are active, and also the users with the ending of a set of courses. Okay, got it. Then let's go to send shadow welcome emails and have a look on what is happening in there. We will have the pattern. Okay, the pattern itself is doing something. We have a definition of some variables. That's okay. We can skip this. Let's see what it's doing here. When if the execute order, we're doing something. Okay. Send chatter email. Blah blah blah. Task Befehle. Okay. We're doing something. Okay. Emails to delete. Okay. Delete leads in Schatten. Okay. Okay. It's a label. Good to know. We can do it, but only if it's on the task itself. Okay. Existing lead chart and put them. Okay, they are going to be deleted. I understand. From now, we are getting all the from lead chart and map. Blah blah blah. Is it going to be put or something, or how, or why, or them? Yeah. Maybe I should put in an information for why an object is going to be inserted, for what reason. So we can understand the code a little bit better next time, because by now it's a little bit strange. Okay. Let's do it right away. A user should be inserted somewhere, right? Chatter user list. So that's going to be the chatter users list and the emails to delete set. Yeah. Then they will be okay. Okay, they will be deactivated. That's fine. If they should be deleted, they will be deactivated. That's okay. But We have the chatter user. We have an update users. Chatter users list. Okay. Yeah, yes, they're going to be updated. Okay, but are we creating some users in here somewhere? It doesn't seem so that we are creating any user. And so, okay, we have 4 users. We have the users list. Based on the email values, right? Based on the email values. Maybe we will have an answer to this. Based on the email values, and. Okay, that's an and. Okay, and just because we will have the email values itself, yes. Then we will go to the email values. Okay, where are they created or initialized? Get email values. Yeah, thank you. That is not what I want. Get email values. Let me see where exactly this is. And we will have lead and Schatten email, lead only email, Schatten only email, and neither lead nor Schatten email. Okay. Lead and Schatten email, maybe okay. And this should be existing, right? Okay. Let's take this, okay? I will go to the corresponding environment. So in here, I cannot show you any data, so I have to go do it like this. I will just derive from an existing already. So what I'm gonna do is I will just active chatter users for the test something. And then I will just add the username must end with, yeah? Or contains at least. For this reason, I will put it into this environment. Yeah. So I did it today, so I can put it in. Also, I should. No, I will do it for everyone, but it is not existing, so I don't need to. Okay, there is nothing. It's existing. Okay. Just because it's not the username, it's the email. I mean. Okay, it's not there. Okay, let me go again. Lidschatten, blah blah blah. Okay. Lidschatten. Email values are going to be inserted here, lead and Schatten. That's going to be the email itself. And the email will be got somewhere. Yeah? That is what I already said. Let's take this out. Let's take this out. Let's take this out. Get users list, right? With the email value, with the email values somewhere. Email values, right? And now you're gonna have all the email values, yeah? Okay, and the user must be existing, okay. But it doesn't need to be a chatter user, right? I just go away with the profile, save, edit, go away with active, none, save. Okay. The users add something are not existing, to be honest. No, not existing. So they are not existing. Also not in the production environment, to be honest. So I will run one time in the production environment. So I will run this. So it should be okay, actually. Just because we already did it one time, it was deployed, and so insert fail. Okay. Right. Interesting. Okay. $126. There is something in the. Interesting. The project itself cannot be okay. I changed something in the environment, so it's going to be fine because of mandatory data, and that didn't change yet. Okay. It's really okay. Okay. But actually, we should have those within the course. So the username should be like this. Okay. There are a bunch of people. And now I should have the email values itself. Lead in Schatten, something, yeah. Let's test, but there's no test. Okay. So those should be created, right? Those should be created. That's why they are not in the system. What we're going to do, we have a test setup. We will get a lead, we will add blah, blah, blah. Lead trigger, lead Schatten trigger changed. Okay. Okay, then we are inserting just out of one. Yeah. So one user will be there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. No, 198. If I actually in here. Yeah, if I put it like this, it should work. I'm saving. It's fine. Let's run the test. That should work actually. Okay, let's take this out. I don't know why it's doing this. Okay. Okay, let's say we're putting it to this. We're leaving the block panel. We are running it this time. Line 79. Let's go into this. No, it's not verifying anything. Yeah, delete and chatten. And also line 198. It's gonna be here. And I don't understand because there is not expected 4, there's expected 2, my friend. What the heck? What if I put 0? Now it's fine. Now I'm gonna put it to the existing user size. Expected 2, actual 0. How the hell is it expecting 4? That can be, okay. Okay, this is another 1, 2, 0. Okay. None is in there. Good to know. So there's no user in there. Yeah. No user. So we can expect 4, that's fine. So we should get all the users actually. The user should be created by something. Asset, blah, blah, blah. You have to be definitely persistent for this. So that you know how to do it. There's no user in here. This is gonna be fine. Then we're gonna send chatter welcome emails. And from there, okay, this is the user story 55. Okay. User story. Let's say yes, let's say we are getting this date. We are going into the production environment. We will look for everything that has to do with, okay. Because of the dashes, we need to obfuscate this. But after this happened, we can go on, but as you can see, it's only in here. Okay. So it happened in here. But let me see where is the class used. As you can see, the class is used by something, by 49, for example. I think I have 49. Yes, I will have 49. It's also in the routines. It's let me see. It's in the routines in the task trigger itself. So I just figured out the containers itself. Okay. So I will get the routines. Okay. I will get the routines. Then I will go into the target system. Open up. Sorry. I will close everything here. The routines are coming from the production environment. Compare set as first. We will open up the routines itself in the classes. We open up the routines. We are getting everything out of the routines. So we're going to compare this. And as you can see, there's something new, even something new. Yeah. Oh, okay. That means this one. Okay. Not good, but we can just figure out that this is not gonna be belonging to this. It is more belonging like this. Okay. And as you can see, there's just something will be added. But on the left-hand side, you will see the status from the, okay. But it just changed, right? So it changed, it's fine, it's gonna be okay. Email as well, that's gonna be okay. So we are fine in here. Actually, the root times extended and nothing is wrong about this. Yeah, and that's why we can almost go on, I think. As you can see, I just added something. Insert new email message. Yeah. Here I even inserted something, so it's going to be fine for the root times. I hit str plus shift plus h, and then I'm in. And then I'm on the task trigger itself. Yeah. Then for the task trigger, I will do the same. We will just close this one. We will just close this one. we are adding this one. We are going to set as first. So this is out of the production environment. So we go to task trigger. The task trigger itself will go in here. Let's add this and let's just compare this. And as you can see, we have a lot in there. Something even changed in here. So we should make sure that everything is going to be all right between those two environments, right? So as you can see, we will have some kind of verifications. And so we need to make sure that it's going to be fine. Okay, nothing really changed in here. The lead itself is gonna going into the if then else. The lead comes after the task itself, but yeah, what you can see here is what you cannot see here. At first, we need to take it for after and insert. Yeah. So what we're gonna need is the before, blah blah blah. So what we're gonna do is we just take this and put it into the environment as number 2. Yeah. Let's go and let's put in number 2. We're gonna put in this. Yes, let's say Apex class dot no, that's a Apex trigger. Sorry, my bad. Apex trigger dot add task trigger dot add 2. And let's make sure we are taking the right one. Actually, this was before, to be honest. Yes. Sorry, I will just take it like this, position 1, because this was before. Not like this, position 1. Do it like this. Let's do it like number 1, number 2. Okay, let's say we are doing it like this because I don't want to change the lines, but I will order it by date. ascending. It's also fine. I comment this, and also I need to get, so as you can see, update lead blah blah blah, but we need to get this one right. And this is exactly what we are not doing here. And that is why the whole functionality is not working, or is just broken, I would say. Okay, that's fine, it doesn't matter. It's okay, I would say. No, let me go back. Okay. The insert needs to go this way for sure. Yes. Okay. I should not miss this one, to be honest. Not really. Let's just put it like this. Oh. Okay, let's take this out again. I would say this and that. Okay, that's fine. And we need this one again. Let's just like it is. Update something. It's the update trigger itself. Yes. We do it like this. Okay. Now we got this. Let's change this a little bit. Trigger. But we also need to put in the task trigger to the outbound change set. I think, no, I don't think we can do it. So let's say the process is going like, no, we cannot do it one by one. That's why we have to do it in here. Task trigger is fine. So but the task trigger itself should be fine. So it's okay. We can close the task trigger, and also we can put the task trigger into the outbound change set. Let's close the lead shuttle trigger. It came from there itself, as it is, but we need to put in the apex trigger task trigger. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. The task trigger. Still the same issue. So after the sending the chatter welcome emails, there should have been created some now I got to leads, new lead chatten. Okay, we have a test step. We have a project, we have a task. The task is gonna be created and it is going to the project. Okay. And then the task itself is going to blah, 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 the Befehl. Okay. Serial data like true. Okay, that's why I see all the usernames. Just because I see the usernames. Okay, we have to see our data true. And where we if we would have see our data false, then we won't have any issue, I would say. Okay. Maybe the test is not really good. So I would say let's take out the test itself. And that needs to be a to-do. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is from today, I will just take out the search for this 198. I will take out the assertion, and that's it. That is my assumption, just because it is not working yet. So how would we do it? We can get it by this. Maybe it's working or not. It's not verified by now. But over this, I will know that I did it. 74. Actually, I don't know why it is the case. It's passed. Okay, let's see, run this again. We will have an assertion fail. I don't know, I think it's because of the the opening of something. Yes, the opening. Line 90. So all the other stuff is already also done. Let's just have a look on this. I would say I should comment this out. And I don't know, hope this worked. By this, I know that I have done this, so it's not going to be a big deal. Just a neat Schatten, yeah. Okay. I will just take out all the assertions by now that are not working. 208. Actually, there's some functionality is missing then, right? Existing lead Schatten now, then some functionality would be missing, and I'm not going to take it out because of this. Yes, some functionality would be missing. So because of this, I need to figure out what has changed, right? So I will go back to the developer environment. The task trigger itself, I will write down the task trigger as we have it for this project. Just to have a list what I did. The routines itself. Yeah. But the routines, what the task trigger have been merged. The routines is extended, I would say. Yeah, it's from prod to dev. Yeah, it's like the task trigger has been merged. The routines have been extended. Yeah, and so I will close this. We'll close this. Yes, thank you. Still this one. Task trigger fine. Routines fine. The 49 thing. Let's get the 49 thing. Let's close all. We will go in and get the 49 thing, right? As you can see, I don't have 49 here. I think I have. Maybe I have to reload this. Okay. I will get it out of this environment. We'll just set as first. Compare this. Okay, those are the same files. Yes, just close and don't save. And as you can see, it's gonna be the same. So user story 0049. Yeah, it is everything. Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, nothing changed. So what we have, name. We have some tests. It's fine. We have this one. It's also fine. Task trigger and the routines. Okay. Let us go to the task trigger. What really changed? Let's go to the task trigger itself and let's have a look what changed with this user story. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I know. I just want to. Okay, send Cheddar welcome email. if update and something, okay. Then let's go to the triggers itself. Let's go to the task trigger. And as you can see, yeah, I've put something in here. Begin and end. Okay. That's great. Really close to each other. It's fine. So this should be fine, actually. Let's go to the metadata. Maybe the task trigger is switched off. It can be. Can be that the task trigger itself is switched off because of the switching tool or the trigger setting. But the task trigger itself is not in here, so it's not the case. So let's go for the switching tool itself. If the task trigger is going to be inserted in here, but you have the triggers itself, they are switched on so that they are active. That's fine, actually. Actually, that's fine. The other, no. I don't know. Trigger setting. Huh. Okay, the task trigger is merged. The root times is extended. Nothing in there? What the heck? What really happened in here? Oh, it's a little bit far away from each other. Yes, let's make this, but outbound change set, task trigger, okay. Now you see, okay, we have a lot of components. I'm not sure if the task trigger is already in there, so I go in and double check, but it is. So the 54, I cannot do some, okay. We have the corresponding containers. And I think they will contain something, but they are not going to be contained by something. Yeah? If they're going to be contained by something, it's going to be fine. But if they contain something, it's also fine. Okay. Let's say we are going one direction, so it can matter because if we have a sickle, then it matters where the containers are going to be called. But let's say we have just Apex triggers. We have called task trigger, boot chance, and US0049. So let's go for the task trigger first. And what is it going to be using? That is really important. The trigger class and the US0054. The 0054 I already got from the other system. So what we're going to go in is the trigger class. But the trigger class itself does not contain any crucial part for this, because it's just a trigger class. That is why I will go to the US0049, just because if something would be missing, the root times would complain. Okay. So I would go into the Apex classes. Okay. The US0049. Okay. It's gonna be in here. Show dependencies. What's gonna be okay? They are only using the root times. Nothing more. So the root times are gonna be using nothing else, I would say. Because they're built like this. Okay, Google request. relating to the test, is there stopping something before the assert? Yeah, it can be that there's going to be stop something. Okay, let's go method by method. Okay, let's go US 0054. Let's open up and let's see, we have two of them. Let's delete button and let's have a look what happens by this. Assertion fail. Okay, and now let's have a look on the send chatter emails. What kind of functionality is broken? Both or anything? Or yeah, it seems that everything is broken. Okay. As you can see, 0 and 2 and something. Okay. Let's go in here. Let's go into the test environment. Let's go for US 0054. Let's go for deletion of the button. There's an insert fail. Unique name. Okay. This is what I can understand because of the insert fail. Because the unique name is not in there, but the living country neither. So, okay. Actually, it's a little bit strange. Something is different to this environment. Okay. So let's go. We need to compare Salesforce environments to each other. Yeah. As you can see, Salesforce.org, we have a production environment and a Sandbox environment. In the production, we need to log in, right? So what we're going to do, we go to the environment itself. We will take this one. I think so. Let's go for this. Yeah, okay, we are going to be in there already. Allow this. Okay, great. Now we go into the corresponding sandbox. What is this one? I don't know actually. That's why I will just put it out. Dev-Tini2, let me just, yeah, that's good. Let's go to the user story. Let's go to the sandboxes itself. It's all the sandboxes. And I need to go to Dev-Tini, right? This one. Then I will get this and I will go to this link here. Log in. Let's just provide this and log in. Allow and close. Okay. Okay, what is that? Metadata API, tooling API. The tooling API is much faster in grabbing the metadata and will return the org compare results a lot faster. However, the tooling API currently only supports code-based metadata. So it's limited to the following types of metadata. Okay, then let's type the metadata API. Email me, email me when ready. Contextual diff. Choose the option to enable the contextual diff. Contextual diff means that compare results will only show the lines of metadata that are deemed to be different in a number of lines before and after. This is preferable to large files as it will only show what is relevant rather than the entire. Okay, that's good. And compare options. Now it will compare and let's see how it is doing and hope that's fine. I'm not getting it, to be honest. but this is the best solution I can offer by now. Yeah, let's go out, deployment. We want to deploy something, that's why we go like this. For sure, it takes some time. Maybe also it takes a lot of time. And for this, I will end the session by now. Yeah, I would say have a nice day, and I will see you next time.